So now today we will going to start where we left from the last class. Okay. Numpy random distribution, and I think there will be little bit portion that are remaining. Yes, random permutation will be there and shuffling of arrays. Okay. Okay, so let's start from this today. Sharing my screen. Okay, I hope everyone got a clear vision of my screen. Yes, I think. Okay. So from today, what we start? We start with random permutation of elements. Okay. There is a term permutation and combination. There is a group of or series of people. How we can rearrange it? How many times it will be like uh, they there is a nine boys, four girls are there. How many times we can rearrange themselves that every time one boy and one girl will sit beside, not two boy, two girls sitting randomly or continuously. So this type of things will be there for permutation and combination. How you can make combination of two boys, two girls in each of seven groups or eight groups or five groups. So these type of things called permutation and combination. Now, random permutation of elements, that what is necessary for the statistical part. A permutation refers to an arrangement of element. A permutation refers to an arrangement of element like 3 to 1 series of element uh, is a permutation of 1 to 3. Means there is a 1, 2, 3. You are given three numbers. How many combination will be there? Not combination, I can say. How many types you can rearrange these three uh, numbers? Okay, three numbers. How many times? Anyone can tell me how many times will be there? Can do it also. Is there any left number that will be not formed using these three? 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. 2 ones 3, 2, 3, 1. 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. So six numbers we can form using these three numbers. So the thing, permutation and combination. Okay. I think you know this type of terms. 3C1 or 3P1. Okay. So we think using these three number, we can create six numbers. Just like here, 3 to 1 is a permutation of 1 to 3 and vice versa. And vice versa. Not combination, combination and nothing. Not and vice versa. So 1 to 3 also permutation of 3 to 1, we can say. So in the Numpy module, two methods are there. One is shuffle, another is permutation, or you can say shuffle function or permutation method or keyword that is used for shuffling of arrays, or you can say number, okay, or element. So shuffling arrays. Shuffle means changing arrangement of element in place, that is in the array itself. You have given some type of numbers are there. Shuffling arrays means changing arrangement of elements in place. Means in first place it will can be 5, or 5 can be in the place of 1. 4 can be place of 3. 3 can be place of 4. 2 can be place of 6, 6 can be place of 2. So this you can ask, or this you can say, this is called shuffling. In an array, shuffle means changing the arrangement of elements in place, that is in the array itself. So how can we shuffle elements using shuffle method in Numpy module? For that, what is the process? Simply we have to write from Numpy import. Okay, just a second. Not from Numpy import random. Next part, import. Just a second. First you write import Numpy as np. Okay. Now taken any variable called x is equal to np dot x. Then the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever you got, just put it. Okay. Now the function random dot shuffle. Okay. X print x. What it does? Print x. What it does? It will shuffling the element inside this 1D array. It can give result where this result is come here. So I'm just using this result 4, 1, 3, 5, 5, 2. You can also change, or the result also can change. See, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time you run, it will shuffle by itself. Okay. And also see, the shuffle method makes changes to the original array. Shuffle method makes changes to the original array. So this is the method how random permutation of elements we can do. Repeating again, a permutation is refers to an arrangement of elements. Like if you have the number of series, a series of number like 1, 2, 3, it will 3, 2, 1 or 2, 3, 1 or 1, 3, 2. Can any one this type of series will be the permutation of the given series 1, 2, 3, or vice versa. But these type of shuffling things or rearrangement things or permutation things in Numpy, for Numpy random module will be there. Random module will provide two methods, shuffle and permutation, that will help us for this type of shifting or rearrangement or shuffling. For shuffling arrays means you have given some type of element and rearrangement or remodeling the elements in itself its place. Okay, one is the first place, one is in the first place. It can be changes into 2, can be changes into 4, can be changes into 5, can be changes into 3, can be changes into 6 in each position, because one first position is his predefined position. In spite of first position or except first position, it can be placed in anywhere, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Similarly, for 4, for 5, for 3, for 2, for 6, any position it can be gone rather than their predefined position. So it's called the shuffling or rearrangement. Shuffle keyword we can use for it. Okay. So for random module, from import numpy as np, then from numpy import random, then array, then take in any of the variable name. Here we take x, np dot x, and there's a given pattern of the number. Then random module dot shuffle the variable that we stored there, x, then print x, then it will be printed this type of shuffling answer. Every time you run this type of code, it will change because it's shuffle by itself. Okay. And keep in mind that the shuffle method makes changes to the original array. Okay. Shuffle method makes changes to the original array. Okay. So whatever you learn from it, please write down in your note or take a snapshot. Whatever you do, please do it. I am giving you 2 minutes. And obviously, if anyone have any question, you can write down in the chat box or unmute yourself. Okay, Anjali. Okay. Now comes to the point, next part, that is generate a random permutation of elements of the following array. Sorry. So what is the difference between permutation and shuffle? Okay. For shuffle, when you get this type of answer, it will actually change the main 1D array. First answer it, second answer it, and third answer it. Every time it will change the main array. It will change. It will shuffle. This one is shuffle and give us output this. Again, I run the code. This one shuffle and answer this. Again, I run the code. This one shuffle and give answer this. Every time we done shuffling, it will rearrange, or you can say it will shuffling the original array. But whenever we do permutation, it remain unchanged. The main array, this array will be not changed, but simply it will give us how many types of permuted the 1D array, how many types of combination. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry guys, there is a power cut. Okay, so hello, hello. Audible? Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir, you are audible.
okay. So there is a power cut, sorry. So the permutation things is there. It remain unchanged the main 1D array, but it will gives the numbers or the types, how many types we can permutate this combination. But in the shuffling, it will change the main 1D array. This is the main difference between shuffling and permutation. Okay. Now because it's look like the method is similar, how we can represent permutation, how we can represent shuffling, similar, but what is the difference? The main difference is when we shuffling, when we do shuffle, the original 1D array will be changed, but when we do permutation, it will remain unchanged, the main array, and give us the result, like how many types we can do this. I am not saying that we clearly change this type. I am wanted how many times we can do this. Because if a match can be won by every type, like you can defeat by 1 run, 2 run, 3 run, 4 run, or you can defeat by wickets. But I'm not saying that you have to win in some 4 wicket or 5 wicket or 6 wicket or 18 runs or 17 runs, 20 runs. I am asking how many times you are doing that. That is called permutation. How many times? Okay. Or shuffling means if a match is played between two teams and the result is 18 runs or 17 runs or 16 runs, a team win. Suppose 16 runs, a team win. Okay, so by 16 runs. And suddenly you shuffling the point and said that no, not 16 runs. They win by 6 wickets. This is called the shuffling. The original result will be totally changed. So this is shuffling and permutation difference. Okay. So how can we do for permutation also? Same like shuffling, but little bit of uh, the combination, or you can say the syntax changed. Import numpy as np same, then from numpy import random, then simply take one variable y is equal to np dot, okay, array, করে দাও, বন্ধ করে দাও, করে দাও। Then it will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then simply print random dot permutation y. Okay. So this is the way. If you change this thing, like run it, see, it will change again. See, it will change again. It gives us the types, how many types we can create. Okay, how many types, not change the main result. So this is called permutation. And the permutation method returns a rearranged array and leaves the original array unchanged. That I have told the permutation method returns the rearranged array and leaves the original array unchanged. Okay, please write down this topic. Now we will move on for the from basic part to advanced, not advanced, like next part of the statistical part. And first we are getting some knowledge about mean, median, mode, standard deviation. Okay, then we will choose binomial distribution or Gaussian distribution or normal distribution, whatever you do. First of all, you please do it, note it down, then we will move on. Just ask you one question. Is this little bit understandable to all of you? How I am teaching or how I am just showing the things, or it is little bit difficult?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you are facing any problem to understand, because see, this is whole mathematical portion, and this there is a very vast field uh, in data analytics or data science, whatever in whatever data domain you are working, there is a vast field including math. Because I am from the math background first, so that's why it is a little bit easier to me, but that not mean it is easier to all of you. So okay, just keep in mind whatever, if you're facing any issue, you can write down. Well, if I also have some issue, no, that's not enough. Just do it and take revised looks how the things are going on. Okay, just do it and then we will move on for the mean median mode. Done, everybody? This portion.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Everyone, Sandeep, Venkatesh, Gayatri, Mehul, Kirtana, Pallavi. Okay, I'm removing it. Okay. And please, you continue to note, because this is a very useful things for future also, and keep in note. So now we completed basic or topic of NumPy random data distribution. Basic things that will be useful for the next part. Now moving on to the types of distribution. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Yes.
Sir, yesterday I'm asking this file to
Okay.
share in this
After,
what.
yes. After completing, then I will share. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And please don't share with any others, because I am making this myself. So it's better to
Okay,
you
sir.
for your side. So
Okay,
the
sir.
thing is, now first of all, tell me what about all of you have a knowledge of mean, median, mode. Okay, tell me what is mean. Not seeing any screen, my screen. Just tell me what is mean, what is median, what is mode in normal version.
Sir, we can see that mean is the average of the sum of the all elements, and median means middle value of the data set,
Okay,
and
and mode
mode is
means.
the value that appears more frequently in the data set.
Yes, mean means if a data set belongs to 7 numbers, sum of all the values divided by total number of the value, or you can say total number of the data set. How many numbers value present there? That is called mean. Median means the middle point. In suppose there will be some data sets, data values, data formats are there. What is the middle point of it? That is called median. Mode means in a value in a data set, how many times in a data set a particular value present most frequently. Suppose there will be 1, 3, 2, and you are asked to combine something like uh, 1D array. So you do it 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3. So what is the, sorry, just a second. So what is the mode of this thing?
One.
Yes, mode is 1. 1 is most frequently 3 times 1 appear in this 1D array. So 1 is the mode. Median 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 if odd numbers are there, so median also 1. What is the mean? 3 plus 3 6, 4 10, 3 13. 13 divided by 7, 3 3 6 7. 7 ones 1.6, sorry, not 6, 6.0177. Okay, so this will be there. Just a second, just a second.
1.85.
1.85. So this type of thing, this is the mean, this is the mode, and this is the, you can say, median. Now a brief knowledge about mean, mode, median. These values are used to define the various parameter of a given data sets. Okay. The measure of central tendency, these three is together called central tendency. Okay, gives useful insights about the data we have studied. uh, these are the study any type of data such as average of salary. So how can we do the like, or where we can do the average salary of employees in an organization, median age of any class, number of people who plays cricket in a sports club, means in a sports club in a data set, and just find out the player team members that play cricket, how much frequently, that will be more you can find out. If you have been asked about definition, so this is the definition. The mean is always known as the average, and it is calculated by adding up all the values in a data set and dividing up the total number of values. So it is calculated, mean means it is an average. It is calculated by adding up all the values in a data set and dividing by the total number of the values, how many values are there. And the median means the middle value of a data set which separates the highest and lowest value equally. Each separates the highest and lowest value equally. It's calculated by arranging the data set. Keep in mind, when we find out the median, we have to look up that the data sets values are arranged in ascending order or not. Okay, keep in mind that if it is not arrange in ascending order, rearrange it, then you can calculate the median. Mode is the value that appears most frequently in a data set. Okay, now the next part, sample mean and population mean. Can anyone hear these two terms? What is a sample mean? What is a population mean? Can anyone know or hear about this term? Venkatesh? Okay. So, to describe what is a sample mean and population mean, just using the population of an area. Suppose this is a place, okay, and these are called district, you can say. This is a state, and these are the district that are divided. Okay. Now, this one, a total state is this, and this is the district. Okay. Sample mean from a particular population, just taking samples. Suppose you take this area, how many people lived in this place, then find out this area's mean, that is called sample mean, and the population means total area, and find out its mean, it is called population mean. Sample mean and population mean, it does not meaning like obviously for sure every time it is used for measuring the population. It is a term. Sample mean and population means are the terms. Sample mean is the average of a subset of observation taken from a larger population. You just find out there is this type of place and find out the mean. This state, sorry, this district, find out the mean. This district, find out the mean. This district, find out the mean. So you are taking a subset of observation from a larger population and find out its mean. It is called sample mean. Sample mean, how it is calculated? Summing the values of a sample, and dividing by this only sample size. Whatever there are, find out these only sample size. Okay. This is called different sample. But whatever about the population mean, the average of the all observation in a specific population. This state, suppose this state have a population, okay, and actual population and actual mean of this state, it is called population mean. But the district, they are different sample mean we can find out. How we can find out the population mean? Population mean is calculated by summing all the values in the population and dividing by the population size. Population mean is calculated by summing all the values in the population and dividing by the population size. Clear everyone how it is sample mean and population mean? Or any confusion?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
so this is a pictorial view. You can see this is a lot of population. Okay, inside this population, I think this little bit of part they are taking. Suppose this little bit of part you can take, and this little bit of part you can take, or this little bit of part you can take, this little bit of part you can take. Small sample, and then find out this sample mean, this mean every, but whole population, whole every means S1 plus S2 plus S3 plus S4, 4 sample is equal to 1 population. Just keep in mind. This is a small parts of population. Okay. Now, next part. Symbol. What is the mean symbol? The symbol that is used to represent the mean in arithmetic average, you can say, of a data set, typically Greek letter mu. This is the symbol that is used for represent the mean value. It is called mu. And another one is this x bar. Mu is used for, I think, population mean, and x bar is used for sample mean. But both are little bit of summarize the mean value. Okay. Now, in a simple word, if you have to find out mean of a given number, suppose there are numbers as it is given 88, 82, 93, then 85, then 91. These are values present. You have to find out the mean value. So 88 plus 82, 8 plus 93 plus 85 plus 91 means total is 439. How many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers are there. Total n numbers is 5. So what is the mean value is equal to S by n. 439 by 5 is equal to 87.5. This is the mean value. Now, if there will be like group data, what is a group data? That I'm calling about the population and taking find something like sample. There are so much little bit of similar samples are there. Not like these numbers. This is a mathematical way that we can find out the mean. But whenever it is act for the data, for you can say the string value data or theoretical data. Okay, the grouped data, lots of data are there. How can we find out the mean? So the rule is x bar is equal to summation of fi xi divided by summation of fi. Summation means added. Okay, fi xi summation of it means f1 x1 plus f2 x2 plus f3 x3. This means summation of fi xi, where I is equal to 1 to 3. Okay, this means. So the thing now, fi is the sum of all frequency. Fi is the means f1 f2 plus f3 plus f4 is equal to summation of fi I is equal to 1 to 4, all frequency. Now, in a theoretical part, how f1 x1 and fi means x1 x2 xn are the observation with respective frequencies f1 f2 fn. X1 x2 xn are the observation of the respective frequencies if f1 f2 fn. Means x1 is an incident. Suppose x1 is an incident that occurs f1 time. x2 is an incident that occurs f2 time. f3 is an incident that occurs if 3 times. Like that way, xn is an incident that occurs if n time. Then what is the sum value of it? f1 x1 plus f2 x2 plus dot 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 fn xn. It means summation of fi xi I is equal to 1 to n is equal to small n is equal to how many times the observation occurs. So divided by summation of fi I is equal to 1 to n means f1 f2 f3 f4 plus dot 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 fn. How many total number of times the observations or occurs divided by this will be the mean value. Okay, understand what is the mean, what is the population mean, what is the sample mean, how we can find out it, what will be the symbol of mean. Clear? Or anyone any
Yes, sir.
question?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, so please, I am just scrolling up. Please do it note. If anyone do it to scroll down, you can mention me. Just note it down quickly. Done, everyone? Hello, done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mehul, it's all right. Just tell me which position you want to stop. Okay. Now it's fine. Okay. Now the next part is median. Okay. So a median is a middle value of a sorted data. Keep in mind that whenever you find out the median, just check the data that you are provided is in a sorted or arranged, which means from lower to higher or ascending order, you can say. The sorting data of the data can be done either in ascending order or descending order. It can be done also in both, but most of the time preferable thing is ascending order. A median divides the data into two equal halves. A median divides the data into two equal halves. So median symbolizes with the letter M, capital M, and it is for a population mean or for a population or sample both. Okay. Now median, the formula. The formula for the median is if the number of values n in the data set is odd, then the formula to calculate the median is a median or m is equal to n plus 1 by 2 with term. Okay. If the number of values, n values in the data set is even, then the formula to calculate the median is n by 2th term plus n by 2 plus 1th term divided by 2. Okay. Now I'm giving you 9, 10, 6, 8, 7. Okay. What will be the median of this? Just find out. What will be the median of this? The formula, there will be, for if there will be odd number of values present in a data set, the thing is n by 2th term, median will be 8. Median will be 8. Okay. And if there will be even values in the data, then the median will be n by 2th term plus n by 2 plus 1th term divided by 2. Let's check first of all how many data are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means 5, that is odd values data present in this series. Okay. That means n by n plus 1 by 2th terms. Five plus 1 by 2 means third. After rearrange 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 8 will be the right answer. Whatever it will be ascending or descending order. In ascending order 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, it also 8. If the number of the values in the data set is even, then the formula will be n by 2 term plus n by 2 plus 1 term divided by 2. Just keep in mind. Now, next part. Median from the grouped data. If there will be like group data will be there, you just remind the formula. No need to explanation or use of this, because this is used mostly in the mathematical part. But the formula for the group data of median is L plus n by 2 minus CF. Okay, divided by F into H. This is the median formula for a grouped data, where L is the lower limit of median. Okay, lower limit of the median class. N is the number of observation, how many times it is occurs. F is the frequency of median class. Okay, sorry, n is the number of observation, which number of observation it occurs. F is the median class, how many times of this frequency will occur. H is the class size. CF together. Oh, sorry. This CF is different. This F will be the frequency of median class, and this is the CF. This is means cumulative frequency of a class preceding the median class. Okay, just this is a theory for how we can find out the grouped data median. Here, if somehow you have to be find out median for the group data, all the terms will be given, or suppose median will be given, one term will be missing, you have to find it. So this is the formula, find out the median from a group data. Just note it. So this is all about median. Okay, let's move on for the next. The next topic is mode. What is mode value? Mode value is like a mode will be most frequent value you can say, or item of the data set. Okay, most frequent value or item of a data set. A data set can generally have one or more than one mode value. Obviously, suppose there are so many number of values present in the data set, and not like one or two values are have the most frequently number or most frequent times they are appear. Can be two, three, four, whatever values are there, they can be most time, they can appear most frequently. So a data set can generally have one or more than one mode. If the data set has one mode, then it is called unimodal. Similarly, if the data set contains two modes, then it is called bimodal. And if the data set contains three modes, then it is called trimodal. If the data set consists of more than one mode, then it is called multimodal system. In the multimodal, there are parts like bimodal, trimodal. They are parts of multimodal. There is no mode for a data set if every values in data set appear same time, or you can say only once they can appear. If there will be no mode for a data set if every number appear once. Okay, this is the basic of mode. Now, symbol of mode, how we can symbolize mode with the Z. This is the signature that will, or you can say statistical notation of mode Z, that is used to represent the mode of a data set. And now how we can find out mode, the highest frequency term, the highest frequency term. Find the mode of the given data sets. There are 1, 3, 2s, 2 3s, 1 4 5. So that means 2 present here, most frequent time, that is 3. So 2 is the mode value of the given data set. Understand everyone? How we can find mode for the most frequent time. Now what is the rule for mode? Okay, for grouped data. Similarly, like median, you just keep in mind of the formula to find group data mode. Mode for the group data. The formula is L plus F1 plus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F into H. F1 is the frequency of modal class. F0 is the frequency of proceeding the modal class. F2 is the frequency of succeeding the modal class. H is the size of class intervals. L is the lower limit of the modal class. So this is the description of every term. You just do it with by itself, means how we can do it or how we can go for it, but not enough discussion about this type of group data theory for mode and median also. Just keep in mind, if everyone or anything anywhere you have to face mode for the group data, you can use this theory. L plus F1 plus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 F2 minus F2 into H. Okay, this is called group data mode. Okay, just note it, how you can find or what is the mode. It's short brief about mode. Now, after getting a small brief about mean median mode, next part, see. So there will be like symmetrical data you can find out and skewed data. Symmetrical data means all the data divided into same parts, or the values are like randomly, not like haphazardly they are placed. Symmetric way. Okay. When the symmetrical way the data will be there, then mean, mode, median in a same place. But when the right skewed means the values of the given data sets are placed or proceeding or just heading up to the right portion, means there will be like more positive value there. Right skew mode is there, median is there, mean. More negative value, left skew, means the values moved from the left side to the left side. Okay. Not symmetric. Everything is placed in a right position. Every data variance, data average, all the things are not like perfect. So not symmetric. That means so left skew. So there mode, see mode, how modes placed, median placed, mean placed. After mean median mode, there will be another term comes upon, that is standard deviation. What is the standard deviation? So standard deviation means, standard deviation is the measure of dispersion of statistics. Dispersion. The standard deviation formula used to find the deviation of the data value from the mean value. There will be suppose mean value, how we can find out the mean value already discussed. Standard deviation means dispersion, how it is left from the mean value, how much it is left from the mean value, how much it is dispersed, it is deviated from the mean value. That is called standard deviation. Standard deviation is used to find the dispersion of all the values in a data set to the mean value. All the data is, suppose there is a data present or some values are present in a data set, it is a mean value. How the other values are dispersed or deviated from the mean value, how they are left, how much they are left from the mean value, that is called standard deviation of a random variable. Standard deviation of a given sample of data set is also defined as the square root of variance of the data set. So variance is another term, and that's not different. That's different from this in mathematical way, but just think that standard deviation gives sample of data set is also defined as the square root. When I will show you the standard deviation formula, there will be suppose one term present there, that is called the variation, and simply the square root of the variation is called standard deviation. In a calculation format they told it. Okay. Mean deviation, another part of the n values, say x1, x2, x3 is calculated by taking the sum of the squares of different of each value of the mean. Okay, so left it mean deviation and variance, not now it is necessary because it will be very much deeper to the mathematical side. Rather than just keep in mind, standard deviation is the dispersion or deviation of the data's values from the mean value. Mean value are set from every data in a data set, and if the data will be dispersed, if some values will be dispersed from that, how much the dispersion is happened, that is measured with the help of standard deviation to mean. How much it is dispersed from the mean, it can be calculated. So it is called the standard deviation. The standard deviation formula, so how it is look like, this is the standard deviation formula, and this part is called variance. This part is called variance, and square root of it, it is standard deviation. So this is mu, sorry, not this is mu, mu already this present. This is called population average, denoted by population average. Xi is the uh, observation. Any value will be there. X1 means first observation. X2 means second observation. Okay. X3 means third observation. So I means the Xi means the observation, ith observation, and mu is the population mean. Mu is the population mean. Okay, or you can say population average. Mu, this mu is the population mean or population average, you can say. N is the total number of observation. N is the total number of observation. When population is there and sample is there, so C n minus 1. Why n minus 1? Because when we do take some samples, there must be anything, right? A sample or a little bit of portion can be taken both times. So in respect to measure rightly from the mean or sample mean, so they are taking n minus 1 rather than the all the things are perfect by the formula. And this term summation xi minus x bar square divided by n minus 1, this term is called variance. So again, repeating the formula of a standard deviation. Standard deviation is the dispersion of a values of a data set from the placed or the selected mean value. How it is distorted from the actual mean value, it is called standard deviation. How we can find it? This is the theory, the formula. Summation xi minus mu whole square or summation xi minus x bar whole square for population mean, for population data set, you can find out n, small n. For small sample data set, you can find out small n minus 1 or capital N minus 1, where n is the total number of observation, total number of sample, total number of population, whatever you can say. Xi is the observation, ith term observation. Mu is the population average for population data, and here the x capital X, sorry, small x is the sample average, you can say. Okay, so this is the thing by population and sample standard deviation formula. Now, how can we calculate this formula? Will be elaborate next part, step by step. How can we calculate this formula? First of all, how to calculate standard deviation. Step 1, calculate mean of observation using formula. Mean formula you have to find out. Mean, whatever, sum of observation divided by number of observations. This is the mean formula. Calculate squared difference of data values from the mean. Data values, they are present. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Mean means 6, 11, 14, 16, 17. 17 divided by 5 means 3.4. 3.4 is the mean. Calculate square difference between the data of the mean. Data value 1. 1 minus 3.4 means minus 2.4. That square 4.76. So yes, 24 into 24 means 4 4 is 16. 456 or 476, I will be there. 24, 24, 96, and yes, 576. 5.76. Then 2 minus 3.14 means 1.14196. Okay, so this type of things, the second part. Now calculate average of the square difference. 5.76, 1.96, then dot dot dot, calculate the average, and then by number of observation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Calculate square root of the variance is gives in the standard deviation. Then it is standard deviation. Clear? How can we find out the standard deviation? Please respond, guys. Clear? How can we find the standard deviation?
Yes, sir.
So this is the standard deviation formula. Please note it down. First of all, note this thing, just a second. And okay. So this is this thing, standard deviation formula. Please fill it up. And it is the last topic for today. Next day we will move on for the distribution part. Okay. Please fill or note it down, the formula portion. Then I will share the next part, that is how it will be done. And I will share the this ppt, sorry, this py file, not this py file, the previous py file today. After completing this portion, I will share this py file. So I'm sharing in the chat box after completing it. These things are there and these things are there. How to calculate standard deviation? Please just note it. And everyone, please fill the Google form. Everyone check the chat box. In this Zoom meet, you can find out the file, the previous one file I already shared.
Sir, could you move the slide to right, sir?
Right. I'm scrolling up again. This portion you can clearly note it down. Attendance link, just a second. Send link again, the attendance link, please fill it up.